Hi everyone, I'd like to make this quick video and talking about my Husqvarna 125 BVX leaf blower vacuum. Hopefully this video will be informative, showing you some of the pitfalls with it and making a solid argument that Husqvarna is selling absolute garbage. And hopefully it will help you make the decision to save yourself some money by not buying their products. I bought this blower in the middle of last May, so it's at this point in time less than a year old. I used it throughout the summer last year, and it was fine to use as a blower. It worked well. In the fall, I used it in the vacuum configuration, and it lasted only about 3 hours of use, basically 3 independent times, and then the engine failed. The engine lost compression, it was difficult to start, and yeah, it was useless after that. So as it turns out, the engine had ingested dust right through the air filter. Obviously, the air filter is a line of defense against dust injection or dust ingestion. The way this is operated is the catch bag. You hold it over your shoulder, and the exhaust from the bag is exiting very close to the air filter, and the air filter is naturally in a very dirty, dusty environment. You cannot avoid it. So at that point, you really need to have a solid air filter design to prevent any dust from getting into the engine. So after the engine failed, I gave it to a warranty shop, local warranty shop. And this is basically how I got the unit back. They diagnosed it and found that the engine had ingested dust. And I mean, this is how I got the unit back. It's still obviously in pieces and pretty much worthless at this point. Husqvarna refused to honor the warranty due to a policy to not cover dirt ingestion through the air filter. And there's a proven email here saying the repair will not be authorized based on the warranty policy statement regarding dirt ingestion. Husqvarna Technical Services. So there you got it. Case closed. The service center advised me to call the Husqvarna customer assistance number on the sticker. And in fact, I called these guys twice without much success. The reason for why... Well, let me just back up and explain what exactly happened. So this is the air filter. And in fact, it is not even, that dirty. Light still shines through it. But it consists of this filter element here, surrounded by a soft plastic or a rubber frame. And the unit sits in the housing like this. And then there is, sorry about that, then there is a cover over top of it. This is soft plastic, and it actually deforms very easily. So as you can see, I'll show you this right now once I get it back off. Around the lip here, you can see evidence of dust bypassing the filter element. and basically going around the frame onto the supposedly clean side between the air filter and the carburetor. Very clear signs of this. The argument by Husqvarna was that the air filter was too dirty, and therefore dirty air was able to bypass the filter. So basically it means that this filter deforms once the air resistance reaches a certain point. Now, this is obviously a gradual process. The filters get progressively more dirty, and there's really no way to tell when too much dirt is enough. So at that point, you would expect that the filter just stops letting air through, and then the engine gets starved of air and just won't start. But the last thing you would want is that the air filter deforms, letting dust through, bypassing the filter element that is supposed to defend your engine from dirt ingestion. So absolutely ridiculous design. This is the first I've ever had such a design on an engine, period. And I've had a lot of lawnmowers and chainsaws and weed whackers in my life, and none of them ever had this kind of problem. Part of the reason why I think this design is bad is, so if you look at the housing that puts pressure onto the air filter element and supposed to seal it against in its housing. So this is how it would sit. But the filter element is pressed down only by these little fingers. Right? So in between every finger, there is technically a chance for this filter element to deform and let dirty air past the filter element. So, I mean, you think about this a little bit, and then you decide whether you want to get something like this. So, as I said before, I called the Husqvarna service customer hotline twice. After I had a response from the warranty center. And the warranty center basically advised me to talk to Husqvarna directly and see if they would do anything for me. So calling the customer assistance hotline, they basically gave me, so the first time they gave me a phone number of a supposedly other service center to get a second opinion in quotation marks. Fine, so I called that number. Turns out that number wasn't even a Husqvarna dealer. So I called the service hotline again, and the second time they gave me yet another number. Turns out that number also wasn't Husqvarna dealer. So what I'm really thinking is the people staffing this customer hotline, they're just doing a quick Google search for Husqvarna in my area, and they come up with a random phone number, literally. So don't count on getting anything out of these guys. So that's about the story I have to tell here, and I would definitely not recommend to go anywhere near any Husqvarna products in the future after this experience, both in terms of their warranty policy and in terms of their customer service. It's an absolute joke. I will go back to my old and proven Stihl products, and hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'll have better luck with these guys. So at this point, yeah, make your decision. Research this carefully and definitely read the warranty policy on dirt ingestion. Seriously, if dirt ingestion past the air filter is not a reason to warranty or to honor the warranty, why not just eliminate this filter altogether? You don't need it. All right, it's useless. Dirt gets past it regardless. So Yeah, that's why I think Husqvarna is junk, and I'm not buying any of their products again. Thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully it helped you stay informed on these things. Thank you. Bye now.